Why, hello, everyone. I was confused and I thought I was already on, but here I am. I am ready to channel Zeb, the Anunnaki. And right now I'm editing some of the channeling that I've been doing with him, the practicing, and some things that I'm opening to as I come in contact with him. And it's going to be on Welcome to Channeling podcast. I just put up that little icon there in the left hand of the screen, the side of the screen, just for you guys to be aware. If you aren't aware, I do have a podcast called Welcome to Channeling, and I do post now several of the episodes on YouTube, as well as they are available on Apple Podcasts, all podcast places that host podcasts, all over the place, and it's widely available for you to enjoy. If you haven't listened to it, I recommend you going back and pulling out some of the treasures that I have put out before. There's always a lot of effort that I put into this, into the podcast, so I hope you check that out. Today I'm going to channel Zeb, and Zeb came to me, I think, a couple weeks ago. He started talking to me and being really apparent. I was becoming apparently aware of his presence, and I have felt him and interaction with him before, but I wasn't quite sure if I wanted the interaction, what it was. But I've gone through a lot of initiations in the last week and a half, and he has come in very strongly with a lot of assistance, and I'm ready to jump in. And he is very insistent on being able to be heard on the earth as an Anunnaki, and really is quite the character. So without any ado, I'm going to jump in, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to view any comments, but if you do have a question for Zeb, please write in the comment, and then I will make sure to I'll make sure to bring the question up if it's not too personal, and bring it up in a live channeling in the future. He is really excited to continue to be channeled through me, and will be a part of, I guess, the crew that I channel. All right. So I'm going to sit back, and I just want to let everyone know I am practicing more and more to become a cleaner and a clearer channel, but sometimes I do kind of interrupt, I guess you could say. And my attempt is to just continue to get better and better at it. But you might hear a comment like Gwen is interfering, or Gwen has a question, or something like this. And this is me attempting to regulate and come back into me being a better channel. So if you have any questions about channeling, of course, too, you may leave them down here. And of course, visit Welcome to Channeling, and I will leave a link where you can find me easily. And yeah, feel free to reach out. Here I go. I'm going to take a few deep breaths, and then I will bring in Zeb. We are here, or I will say, I am here, Zeb of the Anunnaki. I am pleased to be addressing you here now today. In the heat of this day, we connected with Gwen can feel the heat of the day. We can feel the momentous energy that is moving upon the earth right now. It is as if it is a boiling furnace, and we encourage you to believe it is a boiling furnace. For many of the dragon, as we speak, are here in attendance, and this heat is being used, this intelligence is being used to reformulate, reprocess, and to provide a new template for you, for all who are here on earth, to step forward and to act in accordance with. This support will be a great benefit to you. It will be a great benefit as in the many years forward, much will be rewritten. Many programs, many formulas of how things work on the earth will be reformatted in order to serve better the new earth and the people that are dedicated to be upon it. There are many here who are dedicated to walk into a new earth. They are opening a new earth within themselves, and so they are seeing it upon the earth now in their vision, and they may support it in many ways. We are here saying, and I am here saying, for I speak through a group or as a representative of a group, as a communication specialist, to speak as a representative of the whole. Us being a small number, yet we are expanding dramatically, for we have become aware of this clear channel being open, ready, and willing, and we are ready and willing in service to her as we are excited to fulfill our purpose in helping the ascension of the new earth, in helping the ascension and oneness be experienced among all, and all may be a part of it so that we together survive and thrive. This is a part of our now mission. This is a part of the now mission that we are in with Gwen Juvenal here on this earth, and we are flattered to be a part of this with her. There are many of you who do not know me, do not know us. We encourage you to listen in to the other transmissions, some of which may be appearing soon upon her channel, some of which may be appearing soon, for we cannot share all at once, but we will share certain tidbits, certain experiences, certain ways that you may look at things in order to bless you and to assist you into walking into this new earth, this new world that you all speak of so fondly. When you speak of this new earth so fondly, many of you believe it will be a way to escape all that is here. But in truth, it is a way for all that is here to be expanded, to be experienced in a deeper sense, and to be claimed in a new way. We encourage you to look at this in this way. And so as you walk about your day in this tremendous heat, this tremendous furnace that is rearranging even molecules in the bodies of all that are here, that we encourage you to have this attitude of faith with a vision of what is to come, with a vision of what is to come being already inside of you, for the knowledge, the truth of what it is already there, and thus it allows for this shift to occur upon this physical plane of earth. We encourage you all within your suffering for you to offer yourself unto the shift, offer yourself unto the change, and do so. And as you do so and you ask for guidance, ask for assistance, ask for help, then you shall receive. We shall be here with you. There are many ready and waiting to be in attendance for you. We, just as midwives and birth attendants, we are here in support of you and your new birthing and your many birthings and the birthings that are occurring throughout all space and time due to this experience now on this one earth having a synergistic effect, having an impact on all that is. Yes, it has an impact on all that is. So for all of you who are here, who feel like this time is important, that this experience is important, yes, it is very important. And we encourage you that even the smallest shift in your view, the slightest shift in your attitude, the slightest choice that says, I will hold myself in love for a few minutes now and feel the beauty of a realized earth. These things are of benefit, and they support the all and the change and the shift that is occurring. All of those of you who are here who say that being creative, stretching your ideas, jumping into the arts are unnecessary at this time, that you must focus on only what is necessary. We encourage you to look at this in a new way. We encourage you to open to the magnificence of your creative mind. It will help you see things beyond what you naturally see. It will assist you in seeing the new ways you may go about doing what you do. And then these ways will assist you in knowing that you do not have to live in the old ways. You may synthesize how you work. You may understand and create new projects that are of help and of support and assistance to others. You will give yourself the freedom to work in new ways and offer new offerings for all upon the earth. It looks as though there are people here available. And if someone does have a question, then I am free to answer. This is one of the joys for me. I am Zeb, and I am here in support. I have shown up, and Gwen is pleased in all that she is understanding and opening to in her life, the things that she shut out. This is what is important, that we all are in this process. Yes. Yes. So, Katie says hello. Hello, Katie. I am Zeb. It is wonderful to meet you. You have a delightful spirit. Yes. Zeb experiences this Katie almost as a unique little kitty cat dragony with angel wings, with little wings and fuzzy whiskers. This is how he experiences Katie. And so this is a sweet thing for us to experience. All those here who are showing up in curiosity. Yes, I am Zeb. And even though the Annunaki has been given perhaps a bad rap, yes, this is how I would put it, a bad rap, we are here to help bring delight into Gwen's world, into all of those who are here in this world. For Gwen's central part of her calling is surrounding play. It is in being adjustable. It is being able to see in new views. And so she who has suffered much, yes, Gwen, I look down upon you as a beautiful thing who has suffered much. Now I invite you into a fantasy where money is flowing and rich. Earlier this day, we helped clean up some very deep stories that continued through lifetimes. Fear of betrayal, fear that you brought on, terror and doom to yourself and to many others because you took advantage and you desired something that was not in the law per se. It was you desiring and coveting per se. Some may see coveting, but hey, this is okay. We understand, and we now have brought you back into a center where you can see and know your wholeness. And as you are in your wholeness, you can be presented with how the energy of money works. And as you do so, you now are seeing into this idea of this Las Vegas, this lottery, the things that occur in Las Vegas, the rolling wheels, the machines that show pretty pictures. And we see, there are others. There are others here saying hello. There are many here saying hello, and we welcome you. Yes. Tony meets Zeb. Yes, Tony meets Zeb. There are many here. We just simply invite you to sit in front of us, this Zeb. We invite all of you to sit in front of us and listen to a story. We're going to show you a magnificent story, and you can look at it in delight, and then you can share it with others. Does this sound exciting? Yes, this is exciting for Gwen. She loves this idea. She has many playmates who love this idea. So you may all sit in front of her, sit in front of me, and simply listen to this story. And this is a story, a magical story of the city of gold. This city of gold sits in the USA. It is not a literal city, but you may imagine it to be so. It has many fine palaces. It has many fancy cars. It is in the hot desert. Yes, but there is water there, so do not worry. There is water for the drinking, and there are places for you to sit and relax. But this city, go ahead and feel into the city and the motion and the movement that is there. In each one of these quote unquote palaces of money exchange and game, we now call casino. Within them, there are different machines, and these different machines are simply wheels, cogs, machines that move, and the symbols that are in front of them are different ways to express money. There are different ways for the human brain to say, yes, I'm willing to step into chance. Let's see what lines up. Imagine yourself in front of one of these machines. They are fun. They may be fun. Some of you may not be attracted, but as you imagine yourself in front of this machine, imagine that the pictures that roll up are things that you admire, things that you love, things that you are excited to engage in. Some of you are excited to engage in travel. Some of you like to hold money in your hands. Some of you like to have beautiful parties to go about and play with each other. Some of you want nice, fine homes, or to be able to look out into the sea. Whatever those things are, imagine the symbols of them on this machine. And there are many, many of them. And as you imagine them, imagine that each one you have 5 different roles that have these images on them. Imagine seeing them. And as you do, I want you to imagine and put your focus on one image. And as you focus on that one image, imagine that image clears and it travels and spreads through every single ring, through every single circle that is there of possibility. And as it spreads, you can then pull the lever and ding, 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 ding. It shows up in a straight line. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. This is what alignment feels like. Feel it all across the board and all across this way. This is a little tool you may use, you may play with in order to come to understand what this feeling of alignment is and manifestation. Know that these mechanics of all of these machines are created within a formula that, yes, it uses chance, but it also has a percentage of output. We can also say that we will change this machine so that it has a higher rate of output. Now, this higher rate of output is not taking away from anyone. This higher rate of output actually increases the momentum of movement and the flow of energy of money in the world. You may even thank yourself for pulling on the lever and receiving what comes to you. All of you here, simply imagine receiving that thing, pulling the lever, receiving that thing, and it being brought out into the world. As it's brought out into the world, more flourishes and more energy is available and brought back into the machine. And here it goes. It keeps on going round and round and round and round. This is fun for Gwen. She's learning much. We are having fun with Gwen, but there is the last step that we desire to do. The last step is, Gwen, for you to step forward and imagine yourself as the machine itself. You, Gwen, step forward. Imagine you can step right into the machine and you are the machine. How exciting. What new possibilities can occur? Yes, we are using this tool to re-educate Gwen and bring money into her life in a fun way, not attached to any kind of lack or survival. This is about joy and play. And we are inviting this essence of play into her life. Thank you all for being here in attendance. And we now open our arms. I, Zeb, open my arms. I give you hugs. Thank you all for being here. This is just a little tidbit, a little thing for us to share. And we love to connect with all of you fun playmates. You fun playmates that will show up here. For the attraction is now moving. The current is now flowing, and Gwen will be able to practice this in many ways. We encourage you to practice and to tell us what the outcome is. There may be little glitches that we get to uncover, and we may have fun in this, but we are ultimately all here in a form of play. This is our service to Gwen as the Annunaki at this moment. We are in touch with how things work chemically, mechanically, and how material comes together. We are familiar with her system and your systems and are becoming more and more familiar. So we leave this never-ending pot of gold in your hands, so to speak. And this we offer you in the heat of this furnace that seems like it will never end, but it will come to an end. And as you allow yourself to be in the furnace and recontextualize your life, then you will step out of it in the ways that champions do, a victor. And so we encourage you in your victory. And we leave this with you with a kiss, for we will be back. Oh, all right. So that was the first live transmission from Zeb. It was cute to have some of these comments. And we have some playful creatures out here having fun. I enjoy seeing that. And if there's any serious questions, of course, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will make sure to get back to you, or Zeb will make sure to get back to you, and leaving everyone with sweet dreams. Of course, I am being inspired by the sweaty streams who has just added some comments. And Papa Prophet, thank you for being here and sharing. I love Hail Zoltan. How great is that? I love Zoltan. So there's so much that we can play with. And not only was I working with Zeb there, I think Anna, the feminine counterpart of Zeb, was also there, being present and offering a little bit of guidance as to what we were doing today. But hey, subscribe, like, and then you can keep track when I share more and we can have some fun together. My name is Gwen Juvenal. I do soul play. I channel. I have a channeling podcast named Welcome to Channeling. You can check out so much more of me. I will put a link below and you can get some free soul play and enjoy more of this. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.